Pray for this man. She tried to leave the shop like a graceful queen, but the door had other plans. Turns out her biggest obstacle wasn't life, but automatic sensors. Local woman rescued after getting stuck inside a sewer drain. When asked why, she said she dropped her phone and had to update her Insta story at any cost. When she said she could clear the gate, I didn't realize she meant in a dramatic, slow-motion fail. Who knew gates had such powerful magic? Just when you thought the warehouse was well organized, this guy turns it into a DIY Rube Goldberg machine. Watching him knock over rows of tubes was like witnessing a game of human dominoes, but with less grace and more regret. When the liquor store shelf finally decides to have a meltdown, you know it's just trying to lighten the load. Or maybe it's just tired of being shelfy material. Taxi driver gets stuck in a parking barrier. Talk about a real drive-through experience. Guess he wanted to take getting caught in traffic to a whole new level. When life gives you boxes of fruit falling onto your truck driver, just remember, it's nature's way of saying, time to make some smoothies. Man forgets the pump in the car, and the bike stand breaks, because who needs common sense when you've got chaos on your side? Clerk knocks down an entire wall of shelves with files. When your attempt to grab one file turns into an unplanned office renovation. Talk about making organized chaos literal. Man walks into a glass door, proving once again that windows aren't the only thing transparent around here, like his decision-making skills.
Oh my God.
Looks like that runaway fuel truck took the term spill the tea a little too literally. Next time, just stick to a coffee break. Man falls off roof while testing extreme tape. Turns out the only thing holding him together now is that same tape. Maybe next time he should try a front flip. You know, just to switch things up. She kicked the balloon at the wall like it owed her rent. Too bad the balloon had better defense skills than the wall. Just when you thought your bike skills were on point, remember, air is not a designated landing zone, especially not a creek. Watching that gymnast fall on their head was like witnessing a perfectly executed belly flop, but on solid ground. Pulling off a twisting flip jump in the living room is basically inviting your furniture to a game of dodgeball, only instead of scoring points, you just score a face plant. Man attempts a cartwheel in his front yard and ends up doing an unintentional face plant. At least now he can say he's grounded in his fitness routine. Man pushes woman into mud puddle. Guess he really wanted to make a splash at the party. Talk about a dirty move. Lad loses his balance on a muddy walk and suddenly transforms into a human slip and slide. Guess he really wanted to take walking in nature to a whole new level. A man breaks shelves in garage with weights. Guess those shelves weren't ready for the heavy lifting. Looks like the only thing getting toned here is the homeowner's wallet after that repair bill. Guy tries kicking the parking boot off his car like it's a stubborn piñata, only to realize the only thing he's going to break is his pride. Talk about a real boot camp experience. Nothing like the thrill of skydiving to make you question your lunch choices. Just remember, the only thing that should be free-falling is you, not your breakfast. Nothing says party crasher quite like a man in his underwear mistaking a random balcony for his buddy's bash. At least he brought his own party vibe.
Você bebe e anda de skate ao mesmo tempo? Oh, machucou.
Guy crashes face first into the water while barefoot water skiing, because who needs skis when you've got face first enthusiasm? The latter, clearly a participant in the fall, probably feels pretty accomplished right now. As they reach the bottom, they throw up their arms and shout, "Well, at least I'm 50% more aerodynamic now." The biker thought he was a stuntman, but the mud had other plans. One slick move, and he was down, fully submerged in the pool of regret. Now she's practically auditioning for a new sport, downhill sliding.
No. Pass onto the grass for you.
I can't do it. Não, cadê o mim?
One slip later, he's redefining the laws of gravity face first. If he keeps this up, he's going to need an ATV just to get back up. Guy attempts a backflip while riding a jet ski in a flooded yard, but gravity had other plans. Just when you thought it was safe to grab a cold one, this guy manages to turn beer crates into confetti, not once, but twice. At this rate, he's not just breaking the ice, he's breaking the whole brewery. Alright fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your support.